Hi, third grade. Today we are going to look at Lesson 12 in your grammar packet. We're going to review something we talked about earlier this year in third grade called Pronoun-Antecedent Agreement. You know by now that pronouns take the place of nouns. Pronouns must agree with or match in number the noun they replace. The singular pronouns in the English language are I, you, he, she, it, me, him, and her. The plural pronouns are we, you, they, us, and them. So let's look at these examples of some singular pronouns. My mother studies weather. She is a hurricane expert. So notice this word here, she, is the pronoun that replaces the noun mother. We don't want to repeat, my mother studies weather. My mother is a hurricane expert. It just doesn't sound good when we write that or when we speak it. Here's another example. Mom works with Mr. Jordan. Mom gives him advice. So this time our pronoun is him, which matches and replaces Mr. Jordan. Here are some plural pronouns. Hurricanes are powerful. They knock trees over. So they is replacing the plural hurricanes. And lastly, scientists study storms. People must prepare for them. Them is a plural pronoun replacing storms. All right, let's look down below at the guided practice. The directions at the top say, cross out each pronoun that does not agree with the noun it replaces. Write the correct pronoun above it. So it says use he or him when you're talking about a boy or a man. Use she or her when you're talking about a girl or a woman. Number 1, the weather interests Sarah. Mom teaches him about it. Well, in the second sentence there, here's the pronoun. What is that supposed to be replacing in the first sentence? Him is supposed to replace Sarah, but do those match? Nope, they don't agree. So cross out him, and Sarah is a girl's name, so we're going to say Mom teaches her about it. Don't forget to fix it up above. Number 2, Mom knows about storms. She keeps track of it. Well, it here is our plural. It's our pronoun. It's supposed to be replacing the plural noun, storms, but it is not a plural pronoun. So it should say, she keeps track of them. Cross off it. Storms is a plural. We need the plural pronoun them there. Number 3, Grandpa remembers a bad storm. He tells about them. Well, if it's just one bad storm, do we want to say he tells about them? No, we need the singular this time. He tells about it, the bad storm. Number 4, the wind was 95 miles an hour. She was very strong. Oh boy, they're talking about the wind here. Do we want to use the pronoun she? It's not a person. The wind is a thing. We want to say it was very strong. Number 5, trees crashed down. It fell on the house. Well, it is our pronoun replacing trees, but trees is plural. So we don't want a singular pronoun. We want it to match. Trees crashed down. I don't like it. It should say they fell on the house. Number 6, Grandpa was on the porch. They yelled for Grandma. I don't like they, do you? It's supposed to be matching Grandpa. So what would we say to replace Grandpa's name there? Grandpa was on the porch. He yelled for Grandma. Don't forget capital letters, for these few because they're the beginning of a new sentence too. Number 7, Grandma heard Grandpa. She ran outside to find them. She's not running outside to find them. She's running outside to find Grandpa. Or who? Him. Right. And lastly, number 8, my grandparents were safe. It stayed in a shelter. Oh no. First of all, grandparents are people. That's a plural, people. We need my grandparents were safe. They stayed in a shelter. All right, third grade, now it's your turn to do the independent practice on your own. Good luck.